Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Amy, and welcome to my Soul Freedom. And I wanted to do this reading for the collective. It's Friday, February 20th, 2026. Tarot is timeless though, and I want to share with you my channel is all about self-expression, and also it doesn't matter what you do in life, just as long as you are creating what you want and that path and that desire. And that is what my channel is about. I started my channel with fashion, but now it's just evolving. And I think that's the beauty of life, is that we are always evolving. We can't stay stagnant. When we stay stagnant, we lose sight of what is really totally amazing, and that is us. So this channel is about finding your abundance, which is within you already, and doing a collective reading today. I wanted to do an animal spirit card, and what a beautiful card to get. It's the buffalo spirit. The abundance universe will provide. The thing with abundance and the universe saying to you is that it's infinite. It's within us. We have so much abundance that we don't even realize we do because of programming, these limiting beliefs, scarcity, which is honestly, there's not any scarcity in this world. Really, there isn't. They want us to believe that there is scarcity. But just like the buffalo spirit and tribes back then used buffalo as everything they used the buffalo for: food, shelter. They used the bones, they used the fur, they used everything. And buffaloes went wide and far to just roam. And that is us. Like, we need to expand ourselves to know that that abundance is like always going to be there. It's just, we need to really feel it and understand it. Gratitude. Buffalo spirit is always saying to you, just be grateful. And it's like the smallest things in life. And if you have to write what you're grateful for down, write it down. I'm at this place where I am every day. I am so grateful. I am grateful for the abundance that's within me. I am grateful for like the smallest things in life too. And that's going to open up so much more for you. This is like right when you're striving for that next whatever, that promotion, that job, that relationship. It's like you're on the brinks of it. And Buffalo Spirit is saying to you, like, do you think you're going to live in scarcity for the rest of your life? If you believe that, then that's what you will believe. It's a belief system that needs to be crumbled. It literally needs to end. It needs to die. That is what that's what this winter season is for, is understanding these karmic cycles. And these karmic cycles aren't going to manifest anymore, because you have to have the ability and the courage to say, I'm not doing that anymore. That is something that doesn't compute in my daily life. Learn how to speak properly about yourself. I know that we all fall short because we're mirroring each other's energy. So it's honestly understanding who you are, and understanding that when you're meeting somebody and they're like, whatever they're going through, you're mirroring that, you're helping them, or you're, telling them what to do. And like, maybe that person doesn't necessarily need to know what to do. They just need somebody to like talk to, right? And, saying things that are kind, that, I don't know, like things like that. Like, maybe you need some hard knocks, maybe you don't. But I know for me, I've always felt that gentle touch of my own courage, but it was very much blinded by these terrible belief systems. And then I was open to receiving teachers. I wanted to find the teacher to teach me to get out of that belief system, out of that, low vibration. And that person came, and that person then behind that person was another person to help me. Behind that person was another person to help me. So it's like, be open to the possibilities, go far and wide. And you don't know what you're going to receive, and be open to it. And at first, sometimes it's going to suck, but then it's like, wow, it's this courageous effect that keeps on opening up for you. And if you want it, if you want it. So that is the Buffalo Spirit. I pulled 3 cards and I sat here for a little bit to like figure out what this energy was for the collective. I got past, present, and future energies. So the past energy is the Emperor. At first, I was like, somebody in my life. And then I was like, no, I want something in the collective. And then I thought of Trump. I don't know why. It's this Emperor, which it kind of made me realize the Emperor is actually you. The Emperor is not somebody that we keep putting on a pedestal that keeps knocking down just keeps knocking down these like fake things. The Emperor is the all-knowing, is this wisdom, is this person that is fully anchored in this masculine and feminine. They've gone to war. They know thyself. The courage is so fierce. You can't F with it. So I don't necessarily think it's Trump. I don't want that as a political aspect in a tarot reading. I want you to see it as, we see these talking heads on these screens, and granted, sometimes they're saying things that are getting on our heartstrings, our emotions, but then we have to look back and think, wait, was that really what was happening? Like, am I believing that? Or why am I keep questioning? Why don't I feel like I'm not getting the whole truth? So that's taking your wisdom back, right? Figuring out you. And that's the hardest thing, because we've been blanketed with so much nonsense. And that is where we have to really rise above and find out how to find thyself. And this is it's a beautiful experience. It's hard, but it's beautiful, because whatever talking head is on the TV or whatever you're watching, there's this strength within you that you're like, wait, is that really real? Am I really in this place of abundance, or am I still in this place of like confusion? But the wisdom of the Emperor is within us. So let's see what these energies are with the Emperor Spirit. 3 cards, please. It's fire for sure. Fire energy. I love it. Okay, we have the 2 of Wands in reverse. 2 of Wands in reverse. Ooh, the Judgment card with the Emperor. And the 10 of Cups. Yes. So this past energy of the Emperor, which I feel is you need to get rooted. But we are at the 2 of Wands in reverse. So the 2 of Wands upright is rooted, it's grounded. You have the world in your hand. The world is massive, massive. It's beyond our even thoughts, because we are not being told everything. So this is where we have to make it upright. So this is more about like, you don't believe that the world is in your hands. Like, we need to believe and anchor that the Emperor is giving us the wisdom, is giving us the courage, is giving us the strength. We can go to war, we can go to battle, but because we can like know where we want to go in life. Maybe we want to go on a trip. Maybe we want to try something new in our lives, because now we're like, wait a minute, I have this open-ended world. Why can't I just figure out what I want to do? Because then you have the Judgment card. Judgment card is like rising these beautiful ways of life within you. It's like the depths of darkness is coming out, so you can see your inner child, your inner wisdom, your inner thoughts that are actually abundant. And we want that horn to be like loud to the rooftops, not telling people what to do. It's not that. It's like you need to know thyself, because then that attraction will come in, because this is the 10 of Cups. This is the happy family, happy life. You've worked on your emotions. The emotions are like pure. The emotions are, you're in that courage, you're in that wisdom, and you want to have this beautiful home, happy children, happy life. Maybe you just want freedom. Freedom is an interesting word, because it's free and then dumb. Like, are we dumb not knowing our freedom? Like, what we need to know what real freedom means. And I think we don't know, because we're so bombarded by this indoctrination of you are free, but you really aren't free. So it's learning to break down these barriers of things that we've been taught, these belief systems that aren't really our beliefs to continue on with. Because then we have the current energy is the Five of Swords. This is a continuous feeling of lack, scarcity. We're fighting the good fight, but what are we fighting for? We're fighting for our freedom, basically. You got three swords, and then there's two swords facing the ground. So at first I'm like, he's fought the good fight. You're fighting for your family. You're fighting for your freedom. You're fighting for what you desire so much. Yes, the Ace of Cups, fulfillment. The Magician, another major arcana card. And the Knight of Swords. Okay, we got a lot of swords happening. Okay, we moved out of Aquarius season. We are in the Pisces season, even though we are going into the age of Aquarius. And I believe we're almost there. We're in it because we're still in winter. So we have the Ace of Cups, and that is, you've cleared your emotions are intact. So now the universe is like, okay, we are going to give you and provide you the fulfillment, the absolute emotional stability, because you're not going to deal with emotional baggage. Because the Magician is here, and that could be your energy, because the Magician is all about, I got all my tools, I got my water, I got the four elements. I got water, earth, fire, and air. Sorry. Those are the elements to work with. That's being the alchemist. The alchemist is, you understand what all of these elements mean. And that is a practice every day. Every day is a practice of learning thyself, as above, so below. It's a spiritual warfare that we're going to continuously be intact with. This is where we have to get booted and knowledge and, having curiosity, courage, because he is in his wisdom. He has the infinity symbol up above his head. So he has the knowledge of Christ consciousness. The universe is pouring in with these Ace of Cups. You are understanding that this air energy, this fighting, is going to be continuous, but you have to be suited and booted up for the next chapter of your life. Because whatever's coming in is coming in quite fast. You have the Knight of Swords. That is, your inner wisdom. Somebody could be coming in with a wonderful message that is going to give you exactly this different direction, because you don't want to be in this place of putting your head in the sand. And maybe you do, I don't know, but collectively, I feel like if we can come out of the head in the sand space, we can build a world that's like what we want, that we came here to experience, abundance. Because then we have the Ace of Swords in our future energy, and that is continuous. I feel like this is discernment. This is where we need to really understand what's the false reality and what's real, tangible life. And that is current, and that is always going to be our energy, because we're We're still clouded. Okay, let's pull 3 cards. Okay, the Nine of Wands. There's a lot of passion. The Ace of the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Someone keeps holding your money. And the Queen of Wands. Okay, whatever is coming in the current energy is coming in fast. This is where you're going to have the discernment, the wisdom, the courage, the strength, the knowledge, your intuition. It has to be in alignment. This is really important because the Nine of Wands is like, you're passionate. You are so damn passionate about whatever you're experiencing, whatever you want to experience. And even though the wands are rooted in the back, I feel like this is the ultimate fight that you've been fighting. You know, you have this courage, you have this strength. There's moving. We're moving forward. Wands are always about moving forward. But we have to get out of these Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Pentacles in reverse is something is holding you back. Something is holding your money. Something is holding your abundance. And I don't know if it's this Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is this mystic witch, you know, and, you know, there's a black cat. We just got out of Friday the 13th. So maybe there's this, it's not about this black magic. It's not about the black magic. It's about really understanding what you want instead of whatever the outside world is, you know, putting in your mind. It's like you have to have that discernment of, I'm so sorry, I was getting a call that wouldn't let me record. So sorry about that. I am going to pull a card from the deck of the tarot to see what's going on. Yeah, Four of Wands. There is, okay, we are still in the funkiness of winter. We're going to be in this winter experience until we get to spring, okay? Karmic cycles are really, really showing us what needs to end. And we need to understand that those karmic cycles were meant to end anyway, and they suck. Right now, it sucks. And this is where you have to be really observant of patterns, of what you're seeing out there in the world, what is really making the true sense and what is not. This is where that discernment comes in. That is where your intuition is so beyond open. It's like, it's so tight. It like, I don't know if that's the proper word, but like your intuition is just, it's like on point. And maybe there's an opportunity for you to start something new right now, whatever that is. I think there's, you need to start something new. You need to get out of this stagnant rhythm that you put yourself in. It is eating you alive. The constant scrolling on your phones, the not being able to use your throat chakra to speak your truth. There's a lot of ailments in our bodies right now that are crippling our way of how we want to be in this world. We are in this really weird, funky place. And this is where you need to rise from that, because this is showing celebration. This is showing sun. This is showing a wonderful coming home to you. This is where we ultimately want to be. If you're following me, if you're following tarot, if you're following astrology, if you're following a way to get out of this bubble that we have put ourselves in, then you're ready. Like, whether you like it or not, you are going to celebrate something that is really coming home to yourself, because the people around you are going to see it. They're going to want it. They're going to be encouraged by it. And that is maybe something that's going to give you a different direction of your life, whether that be a new career path. It's just changing. It's really changing. The wheels are changing, and it's gonna take time, but there's something that's going to be lifted, if that makes sense. I hope you guys got something out of this, because I sure did. I see that we are fed up. We're fed up of like people holding our money, people holding our power, people holding this, holding that. But you need to find your power. You need to find that direction that's going to be way different than what you've known. And it's going to be a little funky, which it already is. Okay, one card from the Work Light Oracle deck. Yeah, trust the niggle. What is niggling feeling trying to tell you? That's your intuition. Look at her. She's in this purple dress, and these dark shadows are coming in. Like when there's darkness, like the winter is glaring. It's glaring things that don't resonate with you anymore. You're going in a higher frequency. And I'm not saying woo-woo shit. It is you're just not experiencing the same thing other people are experiencing. Things that really mattered to you before aren't really mattering to you anymore. It's this evolution of change. And if you want it, it's there for you to take it. It's there. Right now, I am visualizing something every single day, and it's throughout the day. I am visualizing it to have it really anchored. I'm doing the due diligence to see how I can get there. And maybe that's what you guys should do, is visualize what you want. Visualize the way your house smells, the way it looks. Imagine what you really want to wear. Imagine what it really feels like to know thyself. Imagine it every single day. It's going to happen because it's destined or ready for you to have it. That's the niggle. That's the tapping on your gut, on your, like all the things, because it's like, I'm waking you up so you can see what you're meant to be here to see, or you stay in the path that you're on. You're happy in that path, and you're just going to let it happen the way it's supposed to happen. It's a choice. It's what you want. I know for me, I want to go deeper. I want to go deeper into the way that how I operate in this world, because I really want to know myself, because I know that there's so much more for me to have, which I already know it's within me, if that makes sense. The abundance is already there. I'm not looking for the abundance because I know it's already within me. It's creating what I've always wanted to create. And this is the pathway. And I know that I've like put myself in it to get to the next place. So I hope that helps. If this helped, great. If you could pass this on to somebody that could get benefits from it, please do so. I do personal readings. It's listed on my website. So give me a shout out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much.